I just realized 3 out of our 5 emojis are no longer in the party. Kilmo is back to talk smack. Yeah. Or is my camera quality actually better on Discord? Yeah, I was just curious if it was just me or what. Because I know, like, whenever I saw our stream, my video looked better than it was on Zoom. Well, my thing was, whenever we were on Zoom, my camera looked like ass. But on Twitch, it looked halfway decent. It was weird. I think it was... But I can actually see myself better on this than I could before. What do you guys plan this weekend? Wow. Awesome living in the village place. Nope, you're good. That's fine. I'll give you more later. Hey Lily, come here. Butthead, come here. No, you're not gonna go in there. Lily, come here. Lily, come here. No, you're not gonna go in there. Now go. Now shut the door. My dogs want to go into their room because they have food now. They never ever want to go in there when they don't have food. Like, no. Bitches, y'all have food on the floor. Actually, I probably don't. I probably need to refill it. But yeah, I call all the kids buttheads, so that, well, no, it's so that I have a phrase to reference that I am the only one who is allowed to call them that, and they're the only one. They're the only ones who can call me that. So I have a reference for a curse word when they start saying it in school. It's really good to say it. You're not allowed to say that word. Yep. Just like the word butthead, you're allowed to say it to me. I'm only allowed to say it to my mommy. Whatever. I don't think I got anything class related at level 7. Pretty sure it was just 4th level spells, which is insanely great anyways. Yeah, at level 7 I got 4th level spells. Realize I can only cast them once. Yeah, I forgot that you only get 1 at this point. It's either polymorph or dimension door. Either I'm getting the fuck out of there, or I'm getting somebody, turning somebody into something. I'm curious as to what Eric does with it. Do I have to be able to see it? If so, when the fuck are we going to go see a Pterosaurus Rex? Yeah. Oh yeah, I think that the giant ape is actually better in terms of. Yeah, and I can give it to you now. The Tyrannosaurus Rex is 138 HP. 136. But Tyrannosaurus Rex does 2 attacks, plus 10, 40, 12, plus 7. Well, one of them is 40, 12, the other one's 30. But yeah. I would have done it last game if I had, but I could have. I would have turned into a giant ape. I would have turned into anything to get out of that situation. Oh, fireball, oh, bomb. I'm glad I took, I had just switched over to Absorb Elements too. Because I used to not have it because I didn't need it. We weren't going to get spellcasters. But now, like, I know we're about to start going to get spellcasters, so I took it. And the first time I took it, the first time we needed it. Hey, Stare, dog. What do you want? I'll be right back. I'm gonna deal with this disaster. Both of you will probably at the exact same time. Hey, shut up, kid.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Adjacent with Jace, the tabletop interview and review show for the Adventures in Authority, brought to you by the Black Tower Stores. I am your host, Jace, and with me today, a wizard with low HP, especially when compared to me, a lone mage in the party of three that never hesitates to turn and flee. We just lost our monk with Key, no telling where Gorbik might be. In a few shows, we'll head out to the sea, meet some new friends there. Yeah, probably. Okay, that stumbled through that one. That was crap.
Hello.
Surprisingly effective start to the show. I was expecting it to be far worse.
Yeah. Well, all that work that you put in actually paid off.
I really need some input. Was that Mage God mode? Inputs from Echo from Discord, probably. Little feedback from the chat, please. Kilmo, I would like you to not speak for a second, and now talk, and I won't.
Hello, how's it going? Testing 1 4 3.
That's not how those those words work? Okay, so there's an echo as in two people coming through. Waiting to hear back from the chat. Because I could fix this real quick by doing an old school way. Okay. 1 second. Let me fix that then. You. Audio output capture. Okay, now say something.
Hello. How's it going?
That should
Hopefully
fix
this
it.
works.
Because now this is the same sound setup as we had last time. There we go. Yeah. I'll have to figure out what that issue was. I think it's because we're both coming through Discord, technically. So we'll just use the old school way and I'll figure out something new. But anyway, we're back at Jace with Jace. The most important thing is the camera has not frozen.
Yeah.
And the audio is not lagging. It's just extra audio, which is the opposite of lagging. That's extra. You got to pay bonus for that.
Usually.
Yeah. Well, welcome, Kilmo. Welcome, everyone in the chat. We did make a comment that we need more emotes because Kilmo said that half the party, half those emotes aren't any good anymore. How come
Yep.
Kilmo's echoing then? I don't know how Kilmo would be echoing if we're using the same sound setup as we normally would. Keep talking, Kilmo.
All right. I'm wondering what's going on, and I'm very confused. But we shall see, and we'll see what we can do.
I will just remove this entirely. Alright, I removed the Discord audio, and now it's just you.
Testing. Let's see if that worked.
Who knows?
Let us know in the chat,
The only way to-
Mr. DM.
The only way to know is if someone tells us.
Is it bad?
One second. Only way if I can find out is if I actually listen to it.
We're about to do the same thing. Hello. Yeah, it sounds like there's two of me. Yeah, it sounds like there's two of me.
Let me see if I can fix that, because that's odd. It's not what we typically do. Let me find out what's going on Discord. This is a good show, right?
Yeah.
Good thing it's on this one and not, the important show.
Yeah.
Now try talking. Going through my OBS. See, I sound fine because I'm not using the audio from Discord. I'm using my mic. That's it. I'm just gonna remove. Is that why? Is it? It's hidden.
What'd you do?
Shut up.
Did you break it?
There it is. I found the mystery problem.
So you're going to go back to the first way with the mystery problem solved, or are we going back to the old way?
I'll go back to. I'll go to the new way later. All right, now. 1 second.
Okay.
Remove.
If you want, I can stay after and we can do some testing.
No, I'm just gonna delete this fucking thing. hid the audio. I should have gotten rid of it so you couldn't hear it anymore.
Ah.
I know there's still an echo. I am aware.
He hasn't deleted it yet. He hasn't told me to start talking.
All right, try it now.
Testing, testing. Let's see if this works. I hope it is working now. Of course, my dog starts drinking as soon as I start testing.
Why is it still going off? Okay, now try it.
Testing now. How is it going?
The fact
Let's
that
hope
there's
these.
still an echo but better doesn't make any sense to me. All right, I solved it. I don't know where this
Yay!
audio source is coming from, but I'll have to find that out because I got to remove it.
Good luck.
Welcome to a Jason with Jace. See, this is the first episode on Jason with Jace with the new tower, and the first episode of the Black Tower Stories was never aired because it was session 0 and it was hot garbage.
Yep.
Anyway, hi Kilmo. How are you?
Yay! I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. It's wet over here because it's Texas and it rained.
It didn't rain over here. It rained all last week.
So how'd you
And I
like
mean
last
all.
session? Let's get right into it.
It was fun. It hurt a lot. I think I took 2 Caleb's worth of damage.
Yeah, about the entire day. You got hit by a log, and then you
For
got
almost all of my health.
got hit by a bomb.
Well, no. First, I got hit by the fireball, which can't be counterspelled. That's new. I didn't know that was the thing.
I knew about
I
it.
wa- Yeah, I was like, how many times could they do that?
I think it probably recharges.
Uh, so I do see how they should have that ability, but it sucks.
Sucks when you can't counterspell. Recharges on a 4 to 6.
Yeah. And then, oh, they can recharge every turn.
Yeah, it's a rechargeable ability.
It's like a fireball. It's like a fire breath.
Only it's a
Yeah, that's cool, but it's frustrating. It takes the usefulness of counterspell away quite a bit, considering half the time they're going to be able to negate that entirely. I get it. I do. But it sucks.
Because you're a wizard.
Yes.
And you always seem to get hit by something that is coming from a different direction.
Well, the thing is, it's like I'm building this wizard as battlefield control. That's what I want him to be because I enjoy that. And when you make it to where I can't stop something that is going to severely hurt or screw over the party, it makes it very difficult. So that just means I need to find other ways to do stuff.
I was fine. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm just glad I had absorb elements, because otherwise I would have gotten knocked unconscious.
Don't blame me. Blame Chris Perkins. Okay.
Why would I?
He makes the rules for D&D.
He doesn't make those rules.
He changes his mind on stuff all the time anyway. Is it Chris Perkins or is it the other one?
I don't think Chris Perkins does those rules.
I don't know. Either way, there's a lot of the Sage Advice Twitter's hilarious whenever he goes back, and it's not spoils either. When he has to go back and correct himself on like a tweet months later.
That's the thing. It's like Yeah, he's a story designer. He's not. He doesn't do rules.
Whoever's in charge of the Sage of Ice, that's what you gotta do.
Okay, that I get that. That's fair. I'll give you that.
Anyway, you had to fight. There's bombs involved. You're not counterspelling a bomb.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
I'm gonna blow myself up.
He does it twice.
Like, I'm pretty sure Volred was gonna be fine. And I was right.
Yeah, he didn't hardly take any damage,
This is the
and he
fight.
barely killed
This is
himself.
the fight that gets everyone like wishing they had like evasion and all those other abilities, and then the next level, that's when you get them.
Yeah,
If only we leveled up. If only.
but we did.
Shh.
You wouldn't have gotten much out of it.
They don't know that we leveled up. I mean, Sean would have to go back and watch the episode to know that there was a level up. But yeah, who knows?
No, I'm pretty sure you said we leveled up after it ended.
I was reading a question.
Yeah, so was I.
We got the level up, allegedly. Eric said we've leveled up before and have gone back on his word. What do you get
Fair.
at level 7?
I get 4th level spells.
Ooh. That's
Some of the best spells in the game. Those are my favorite. 4th level is my favorite list of spells.
3rd and 4th, those are like this good sweet spot.
Oh yeah.
Once you get higher than that, now you're dealing with like, well, I got like 2 spell slots. I don't really want to pick.
Well, the problem is that once you get past that, it's still save or something. So there are caveats, of course.
Cavatis.
But a lot of those save or die or save or something is still the same as Tasha's hideous laughters.
Like I'm
You
watching
save.
Eric in the chat try to do like at commands and they're not working. I don't even remember the Deadpool one. But
uh,
remember, I know you have all those great choices at level 7 for all those different spells you can pick. Really game breaking.
What's your favorite 4th level spell?
I am very partial to. Well, I don't remember. It's not either one that you picked. If I remember correctly.
Okay.
What was it? Was it slow? Was slow a 4th level or is that a 3rd level?
Slowest 3rd.
It's one of the weird ones. I do like Dimension Door.
Dimension Door is amazing.
Because I use it as a DM plenty of times to get people out of the situation. Like, oh,
Yeah.
you almost killed them. It'd be a real shame if they're more than 60 feet away from your spellcaster. Where'd they go? 400 feet somewhere. You'll never catch them. They're fast.
Yeah. Well, the thing is once you cast Dimension Door twice, you're 1,000 feet away. There's nothing going to catch you.
Yeah. Except for, like, teleportation. The higher level, like, teleportation magic is how you catch them. There's a DM squabble in the chat.
Yep.
Ari's bloodthirsty. He's ready to kill somebody the first session, TPK. I'm calling it.
Yeah.
You'll get weekly updates of his campaign on Adjacent with Jace.
Well, you remember what happened during the one shot, and Eric tried to do one thing, and Sean and Ari was like, "Nope, nope," because he tried to stealth.
Well, Eric, who notoriously doesn't let anybody stealth, tried to stealth incorrectly, and I reminded him that is not how it works. Much like I screw over our own party, I will screw over, especially the DM playing with me.
Yeah.
The worst thing that happens, I die in a one-shot. Ooh. But at least I get to correct you.
But yes, that was hilarious.
I like how Eric's sideways looking emoji has a bigger nose than Ari's sideways looking emoji.
That's why he does it.
It's like a Squidward. I'm not a DM in his campaign in any of the games for that one, so Eric can easily threaten me. Oh well.
He doesn't need to threaten you.
What's your first lesson? Ooh, killed me. I don't care. I'm always afraid of dying, no matter what happens. Now he's looking up. That's very nice. This is what's your favorite 4th level spell?
Polymorph.
It's a solid spell.
It's the greatest healing spell a wizard gets.
It's also like the most utility spell out there other than Wish.
Yeah, and it can be used to CC somebody. It can be used to buff your entire party. If one of your party members is at 2 hit points, giant ape. There's 100 hit points. There you go.
Yay. Just a reminder that whenever you polymorph yourself as a wizard, you're still making concentration checks. So don't get in a situation where you're making 14 of those things around. Because your ass will not survive.
Yeah.
That 2 hit points will come back real fast.
That's why you turn into a giant ape and throw rocks.
From a distance. Yeah, being from a distance has always helped you in the past, Kilmo. So clearly it'll help you as a giant target.
Well, I'll have more hit points to spare.
I'm sorry, I'm reading the chat. They're yelling at each other still. So
Who's his last DM?
was it me or Tater?
Probably Tater.
I don't know, it's probably a one shot. If we're getting the one shot, it might have been me. And I do all kinds of stupid shit to players. Oh. Eric's
Okay,
not allowed
well,
to play D&D with other people. That's like a rule. Aaron.
Oh, God.
God.
Anyways.
Oh, so Spud. What did I get at level 7, you say? Oh, let me just list off all the things. HP. And I can sometimes react if I'm surprised.
Did you get another rage?
No.
They couldn't even give you that.
Didn't get any more rage. The rage damage doesn't increase. My divine fury damage doesn't increase. My nothing increases. I just get my HP increases by 12. It's a lot, but I mean, I can do some more.
Yeah, you don't roll anymore, so
Fuck no. Rolled the first time. Ruined my perfect thing I had going. I'm not doing this anymore.
yeah.
Whenever I rage, I can move my movement as a bonus action. And then if I'm surprised, I can rage and be not surprised anymore.
Yeah.
You can polymorph. And
I can polymorph you.
Volred can avoid fireballs. So
I'm just looking forward to the moment that I polymorph one of you before telling y'all what it does and seeing that reaction.
oh, like my mental state will change much.
You know.
Things. Let's go.
Although I probably would not polymorph you unless you were literally almost dead.
Just saying. It's like a meat blender. You get me over there, like dual-wielding 2 trees. I can't remember what stats transfer over for polymorph. If it's none or not. I'm talking about class features. That
I don't
remember. It might be none.
All right, Jeff.
But like, do I still get damage resistance? Because that means that ape's got like 300 hit points essentially, and I'm all about that. While you're doing that, on to a question that I've been avoiding. Question for Izal comes. Izal comes. Yeah. No, it's not the question. Izal comes from a long line of adventurers. After hearing so many stories of the parties of yore, how does Izal feel her current parties compare? Poorly. Although, like, which parties are you going, Mike? Because Izal's read all the history of the different. There's not a lot of Zellas that have gone out to be adventurers. It's just the ones I play are the ones that are. So considering there's thousands of years of history there's not that many. Most of them just stay home and are losers. So compared to like Axels or Kelders, not very good so far. Compared to Zale, I mean they weren't very good either, but I guess they haven't gotten there yet. Yelik was fairly unsuccessful, so Izal probably thinks her party is better than Yelik's party, which was played for 2 sessions. So
Yeah.
that's
All right.
what we
So
picked in.
looking through this, it looks like any statuses or buffs or anything that you had before stay, since it doesn't say it gets rid of anything like that. So if you rage beforehand, I'm assuming you keep rage
Ooh.
because it doesn't
Divine,
say you lose any of that.
great divine ape. Here we go. Golden hair. Yeah. Then someone cast Dragon's Breath on me. Mwah. Perfect. Although I can't rage, but it's not casting a spell. You're doing that. I'm just thinking of ways of buffing the cleric and the other party. On to
Yeah,
another question. Question for both. How are you handling having a 3-member party?
by getting fireballed in the face.
I will say we are more successful as a 3-person party than we were as a 4-person or 5-person party. Because one person died in those parties. Technically, we're way better considering no one's died yet.
Yeah. So far, it's been pretty. It hasn't been an issue because we really haven't run into any combat since we've been a third level party until just now.
We've only been in
Um,
situations that a third party could benefit from, though. So, like a larger party where there's more input and bad decision making,
yeah.
probably would
So
be way worse.
in terms of like party planning and everything, it's been decent. But in terms of uh, combat, especially with the 5e scaling that they have, we're not going to last as a 3-person party. Not really. We need more action economy,
What? No, we're good.
in my opinion.
I have plenty of hit points. I got the HP of 2 people.
Yeah, I don't. I have the HP of 3/4 of a person.
Practically a 4-person party.
Yes, but in 5th edition, it's all about action economy.
What handsome, bald individual would have told you that?
Um, wasn't you?
Damn. I'll tell you later. That way I can also be that person.
Okay.
Jeremy Crawford. That's his name. He's the one in charge of Sage Advice. Sorry. I just remembered it. I got excited. He's constantly correcting himself.
But yeah. So I think having 3 people is quite difficult. I will say it makes combat much more efficient because it goes by really quickly. Because that combat lasted what, an hour?
I think so. They go like
I
4
mean,
rounds. Would we go 4 rounds into it? I spent 2 turns just straight running.
I cast uh 3 spells.
Bless, Wither and Bloom.
I cast Wither and Bloom twice, and then
Tasha's.
uh
So 4.
yeah,
4
yeah,
rounds.
4.
It's pretty good. An hour, 4 rounds.
Yeah.
Granted, there's only 5 characters involved.
Yeah.
I blame Eric. He could have made his turns faster.
Good have.
Put pitch count on him. Like, come on, let's go. With the party currently at 3, how many sessions do you think it'll take before we get to our next character? This is a question from Kilmo before the stream.
What did you say?
That's none of your business. You have to answer.
I have to answer my own question.
Yeah.
I think 2 sessions. I think this next session we're not going to get any. I don't think we're going to get anybody. The session after, I think we're going to get somebody.
I think 1 session. And the chat, how many sessions? Well, since it's only really Eric and Ari in the chat,
Eric doesn't get to.
Eric,
go ahead and answer. Do it.
We'll put 7 in there. Ari's like, I'm ready. I'm just put me in, coach. You got a new character art drawn? I've heard nothing about character art. I gotta put those things in here. Oh shit, Ari put 3. Damn. It's gonna be 4 months before we get to see his character.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see what we can do.
Out of all the characters up there, like out on the side that aren't with the party, that could potentially be joining in, played by players, who are you most looking forward to coming in? Because we have potentially Aaron coming back. Ari's planning on coming back. It's only a matter of time. Bevo's mentioned his desire to do it, but all it takes is one shot with Eric to realize, like, oh, this sucks. I don't want to do this anymore.
I think I'm looking forward to Ari coming back.
Yeah. Hear that? We need Ari. Get Ari in here.
I miss playing with him.
We need someone to help us make decisions. You get 3 white guys sitting around trying to make a decision. It's like, I don't know. What do you want to do? Whatever's good. I don't want to impose. Like, oh, whatever. And then, like, the king gets assassinated because we just decided we wanted to do nothing.
To be fair. Yeah.
We
You're not
finally
wrong at
got
all.
to reuse that wonderful Pearl of Power that I completely fucking forgot about. I had no idea you had that.
I just haven't really had a point to use it because I don't really run out of spells. In the very beginning, I used it because I was running out of spells because I didn't have any spells.
I don't remember you using it, though.
Yeah, I mainly only used it on, like, non-combat stuff because I needed to cast spells to do that stuff. Like, if I think I used it whenever I cast Sleep, one of the times that I cast it at a 2nd level.
Now you can cast it at 3rd level and get it for free.
And I'm never going to cast Sleep again.
But what if we want to go invade, like, a bandit camp? We know there's, like, weak bandits.
Then why would I do that? I would just cast invisibility on myself.
Fireball.
I don't have it. I will never have it. Unless we get a scroll of Fireball. I will never get Fireball.
I'll cast it. I can cast spells. I'm a wonderful magician. Sleep's real effective when you cast it at 5th level on 3 bandits trying to mug you.
Yeah, but the thing is if he had just cast Eldritch Blast on one of them, it would have killed him.
Not the point. It's like, yeah, it's sort of helpful. Maybe. Nah, never mind.
It just doesn't scale well. It does in the very beginning.
I have all kinds of wonderful little tidbitty spells that are great. Like, Enlarge Reduce is great.
Oh, yeah.
Sleep. Levitate. All good spells.
Levitate is great. I love casting it.
Gestures at you never casting it. So,
But
what do you think is in that mage's box?
I honestly don't know. I think it's a wand.
Maybe it's just a bunch of lewd drawings.
My thing is that I don't think it's going to be anything combat related. Because anything combat related, he would have had on him.
Right.
So I think
Incriminating
it
evidence.
it could be. Um, that was an interesting sound. I just heard the sound of something crashing in the room.
Yeah, you're fine.
I don't care.
Just get a concussion.
I could deal with it.
The house is on fire. I'm doing a podcast.
25 minutes, I'll deal with it.
That's someone else's problem right now. Hey, Mom, I'm doing my spot.
But the thing is, so I don't think it could be a wand, but honestly, if it was a combat uh themed item, I think you would have had it on this person. So it could be a higher quality scroll of some sort in the box, or it could be a
What if it's a
like
bunch of magic items he can't use?
could be,
Just a whole bunch of them.
could be,
A plethora.
could be a, but we're gonna see what it is. I was hoping to have the spell knock as a spell whenever I get into a magic lockbox like this, but we'll see what we can do.
The spell
I'm gonna,
magic's a spell.
yeah, but uh, I also don't want to try. I don't want to risk ruining an enchantment on an item if I don't know what it is.
You're targeting the lock.
Yeah, so yeah, I'll see what I can do there. But
No, use a spell knock. Don't listen to chat. Knock's a great spell. What could possibly go wrong?
yes,
When something is magically locked, typically it's to keep either someone out of it or something in.
yes.
So, go.
Well, else if I can disable the lock and then cast knock, or disable the trap and then cast knock, that's what I would try to do. Because I don't want to break the lock and then not be able to get into it.
You're
Because if I break into it, there's a chance I will damage whatever is inside. So that's why I would go that route.
Question for Izal: how quickly do you plan on changing the name of the group? Been a little busy last couple of days, but probably once we get this little bit figured out, I'm gonna go register our. We get that renown. I'm gonna have it registered under a different name. It'll probably be the same letters, S and M, but it just have a different meaning. That way, there's nostalgia. If we can keep the sweet nut milk emoji, it'll just mean something else. Like Critical Role were initially called the Super High Intensity Team, which stands for shit.
Yep.
Eric discovered that the Hands of the Golden Fords is what all their letters spell out, hot GF, which I knew, but I will point out, I didn't come up with the name. That was Spud, but I'm all for it.
Yeah. I didn't even think about it.
Hot GF, man. Follow up, what are you looking to change it to? Something S&M. Sanford and Sons. No, that's Sanford. No, I don't know. Looking for suggestions using those 3 letters. Not too picky.
Yeah, we'll figure that out. We'll probably have to do a text
I don't have
chat to see.
I don't have my note up with that. I've got my Jason with Jace notes up right now, so I can't go over my list of names. I posted some of them in our Discord for it while we were going over them.
Yeah.
Today's special, toe potion. Because I drank a potion of giant strength.
Yeah, how'd that feel?
I was ready to go.
Too
See,
bad you were running half the time.
I want to hit him. I'm like, oh man, this +5 is
Secret
great.
Ninja.
Eric, you cannot. You're not helping. If we were secret ninja molesters, would you even know? Because not only are ninjas secretive, but imagine how secretive you have to be to molest the ninjas. You would never get any renown.
Yeah.
And I don't feel like secret should be the name of an adventuring group, because it's kind of oxymoronic when you're putting your name on all your documents.
Yeah.
What are you looking forward to most in these upcoming sessions? Are you looking for us finally kind of getting something to do?
I'm I'm hoping we can find our stride in terms of what we want to do. Um, or is that phase for chat?
Yeah, super ninja moles. Like, why we got a ninja in here? There ain't no ninja involved in this party. Our rogue is very outlandish.
But I just want I feel as though us as a party is just very loosely held together. Like now we are a friendship, yes, but what's really tying Caleb and Izal together at this point, besides the adventuring group? We don't have a common goal. Does that make sense?
Well, I don't know what's keeping you doing anything, but he's also looking to literally be an adventurer. Like
Yeah.
that is her goal. And the way we can do that is in a party. So she has a party. They're not a very good one. They're, but
But
like
what's stopping Izal from?
all the stories show that like this is how parties start. They kind of are just kind of shit. They get along barely, and then they grow in a relationship and stuff. Just living that
No,
experience
that's
is
how
garbage.
all of the Zella parties end up.
That's what she has to go off of. Mutual hatred of tofu. Izal doesn't hate tofu. She just thinks it's pointless. You have meat. I came down to the south because that's where Gander would needed to go. And I asked her, yeah, sure, let's do that. I'll go that way. Then Gander left. That's my big hang up now. I was like, well, kind of need to
Yeah,
find something to fucking do.
that's my thing. Is like we all are we all have less ties to each other now. Like
We have our ties together are now
all
our
friendship now.
the people we've no longer have in our party. The fact that none of us have our original people. Volred was kind of had a owing relationship between Arthur. Arthur's not there anymore to repay the debt, but he left to go repay the debt. So Volred's just kind of like, oh, whatever. Calum no longer has Gorbek. Izal no longer has Gander. Not
Yeah,
because they died, but they just fucking left. We have abandonment issues. We can't afford to lose anyone else.
yeah,
In fact, the one dude who died still in the party.
yeah.
If anyone had a reason to leave, it'd be him.
Now he's just has a whole different set of morals that he wants to go and do something, and that was interesting.
That comment doesn't make any sense. We're all unwanted
No,
orphans. Not an orphan. Well, my parents are dead, yes. But that's because they're old. Okay, that's not an orphan. I'm a grown up. Okay, I'm a rowdy teen, but I'm not an orphan. I wanted the orphan. My parents are dead, but the fun twist is, yeah, because they were really old, and they were like there the entire time anyway.
Yeah.
Caleb, your parents don't exist? Were you made by magic?
No. They died when I was really, really young. And I was on the streets, and that's how I came to be with my teacher.
And Volred's parents are alive too. So like, well, orphans.
Like I have a loving family.
Yeah.
It's not my
Caleb's
original family.
backstory isn't super sad. It's just, eh, bad luck.
Yeah.
Oh well. Everyone that you grew up caring about is still alive.
Yep. So far.
All our orphans are the ones who left.
Yeah.
Well, Arthur, we're pretty sure both of Arthur's parents are alive. Just can't
Well,
confirm
we
it.
only know of one of them.
It's the Druid one, right?
Yeah. His mom.
Yeah. So we just don't know for sure. We haven't met either one of them. Gander, we can assume
We
he's
were
an
like
orphan. I don't know. I didn't really get that far into it. We were just making shit up as we went. So
we were like 5 minutes away from Arthur's mom.
she's down the street. She's at the bakery. Oh, question for Kilmo. How do you feel about Izal refusing to share her birth name?
Um,
Sir, I've shared that information.
yeah, because didn't she share it with just Caleb?
Calum and Volred and Gander. But
Just
Arthur wasn't
not
there.
just because he was passed out.
Yeah. Well, because Ari wasn't there. So like,
But no, the main issue was the main thing that Caleb felt was finally something that got under Izal's skin. I'm gonna push this button, and then realize I probably shouldn't push that button.
because remember, what do you think holding us together? It's a fine line of mutual respect. Once that respect is gone,
Then he threw a fucking javelin through my damn window
that was a
as payback.
prank and was hilarious.
Come
Even
on,
more
man.
hilarious is you got in trouble for it.
I can know.
The Zellas come from a long line of pranksters. You felt safe. I was outrageous. You know, I'll fight someone with outrageous. I'm not a coward. I'm like, well, I guess this is how it goes.
Fly.
This is the ant hill I will die on.
Fly. That's all I would do.
Just fly away. Javelin, man. You can only fly so fast. I got at least
Yeah.
2 shots.
Yeah, but I highly doubt those 2 shots would zero me out.
You gotta make 2 concentration checks. How lucky do you feel against me?
That's fair.
You're 60 feet up in the air now, too.
To be fair, I did pass a concentration check from getting hit with a 37.
Yeah, you passed that 16 with an 18.
I'm surprised I passed it.
I hit you for 12. You dropped for 80. Oh, well, he died the way he lived.
Although I'm pretty
On
sure
the
if I took
ground.
80 damage, I would have only fallen like 15 feet.
All right. 170. Insta death.
I am curious, in Critical Role when she jumped off the cliff and took that 800 something damage. I wonder what the damage difference would be from our rules and normal rules.
I don't know. Eric, do that multiplication for 1,000 feet. Because we already know that Matt doesn't have a cap on it. You fall from that height, that's how much damage you're taking of D6s.
Yes.
But
He's like, I don't want to do it.
you got a calculator up, I'm sure. It's not hard. Ooh, I burp. Out of all the characters that are currently in the party, whose backstory are you most interested in getting into that you think will actually have like some fruit to bear?
Reds.
Volred's? Is it because he's the only one with backstory?
No, I doubt he's the only one with backstory. I'm pretty sure yours is just hidden away at the moment.
I'm not.
Um,
I would never make a character with a hidden agenda backstory.
oh yeah, sure.
Nothing.
Um, I'm pretty sure red is going to be interesting, and it's going to be something that we're going to come up to right now because we're about to go up there. But
Get some genocide.
I feel as though Red's backstory is going to be full of treachery, and we're going to have to kill some folks.
Okay.
And I'm
I'm
okay with that.
in. Let's go.
Um, Izals, let's be honest, Eric loves making BBEGs out of your stories.
Could be the return of Mortem. Who knows?
Like three last campaign, all stemming from yours.
What can I say? I have an active backstory. I live an active life in D&D. Not so much real.
And that backstory was filled with, oh, I don't remember anything.
Let's piece it together as we go.
And I'm assuming you gave him more information this time, gave him more ammo to work with.
What? The real question is, if we asked him the two truths, one lie, which ones would still be active? The being pursued, the big bad evil guy tied into the background, or
I asked him that, and he said all three are still good. Like 2 sessions ago. He was like, oh, of course.
It's like, excellent. That could only mean that the big bad evil guy is linked to Calum.
Possible.
You got too many wizard friends. It's never good.
That's my thing. That's my thing. It's like, honestly, if my father were to turn out to be the BBEG, it wouldn't surprise me. We'd all be fucked. But it
Curse your
wouldn't surprise
sudden
me.
but inevitable betrayal. I just
And
want to
then,
get to level 14. I'll be happy.
yeah, that's whenever you turn unkillable, correct?
Yeah.
But then, like,
I don't think Arthur's.
Master
I
Falarion.
don't think Arthur has BBEG energy,
Well,
especially since we know they're not tied to it anymore.
well, yeah. Well, he could have been because you don't know who his dad is, and yeah. But Master Falarion, he has the potential of being a BBEG
Pretty sure his
just
dad is
because
Keith Richards.
it could be.
He made a comment about a Rolling Stone in the chat, so I figured.
Was that him?
He said, "My
Yep.
father's a Rolling Stone."
Bravo code, but he still loved me.
It's Keith Richards.
Yeah.
Gorbek's gonna come back. He's gonna be evil. We're gonna beat the hell out of him.
You might actually cast a Bard spell.
I'm gonna beat the hell out of him. Oh no, we're morally confused. Should we really do this? Like, I'll snap him out of it or kill him in the process.
Yeah. My thing is he never lied, so he never got to roll.
Could tell the truth. If you're good
All
at
he had to do
lying,
was lie. He couldn't roll below a 22.
or don't tell a lie that's so obviously a lie that no one would believe it.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, it's ridiculous.
Well,
But
time for that Deadpool. Who do you got? Who is a 1,000-foot fall would have 20,106 for an average damage of 70,350. Wow. Max damage of 120,600. So it's roughly 700 times more deadly.
oh, there is no coming back from. Honestly, at that point,
Your goo.
there would be no reviving. There would be no nothing.
It requires a
You
spell.
requires the ninth level resurrection spell or wish.
All right. What do we have left of him? This looks like jelly, but I'm pretty sure it's his pancreas.
Yeah.
Speaking
Okay,
of
so we're
death,
doing
they're
Deadpool.
talking Deadpool. Other than yourself, who is the next to die? I will also include new characters that have not been introduced yet. Will they be the first to die?
No, I'm gonna go with red. I'm gonna go with red.
He did get his extra d6 of damage.
Only because I don't see he's all ever dying. You don't get focused enough. You get focused like once every like 10 episodes.
Let's cut. Focus on me isn't a good strategy.
Yeah.
It's like
Like you
it's like focusing on Omlik was. It's not a good strategy. A lot of HP. You have high saves. I just have a lot of HP. So much, just muy HP.
my thing is going against Omlik, you could have 8 people hitting him. 3 or 4 is gonna hit. But it's not gonna do that much damage
Before
because
it
I'm
sounds
awesome.
like 7 damage, and then you're fine.
And then there's Izal, who's gonna get hit out of 8 times, 6 times, maybe 7.
But it's only gonna
Because
do like 20 damage or something, and I'll be fine.
yeah,
And then
and that's just gonna make her mad.
I don't have a lot of damage output. I have consistent damage.
I'm loving this spell that you recommended me to get.
Wither and bloom. It's the man.
It's really good. I hadn't known about that spell until you said something.
I am a certain procurer of fine arcane abilities. But I'm a barbarian, so I'm just going to move faster as a bonus action once.
Next campaign, I want you to play a wizard.
Eric will get so fucking sick. You think you get targeted. I make DM stop and stare at me. He's like, knock it the fuck off. I can't give you anything. I'm like, nope.
I will be your life domain cleric.
Yeah. Who are you going to target
No.
now, Eric?
Or the lunar domain cleric.
Twilight?
Twilight, that's what it is.
Let's play all the classes that we know we will piss Eric off with. All of you. Well, come on. I'm going to need you to roll me a D percentile.
I think I could do that. 94.
Ooh, that's a big number. Scroll all the way down. 94. Your size increases by 1 size category for the next minute.
Woo!
Ladies.
That means I can dimension door a larger creature with me.
Yeah, so when I enlarge myself with a potion, we go together.
Yay.
94. Also, Eric, don't use meteor. It's garbage. Use the scroll of comet. Way better. Because it makes a 60-foot crater that you can't evasion your way out of.
What?
Read up the magic item scroll of comet, and it's not meteor swarm, it's comet. Does more damage, does bludgeoning and stuff, and it creates a giant crater that you would technically fall into. Anyway,
Nice.
yeah, it's a great spell. Great scroll.
Yeah.
So it's even better. Let's see. It came from Icewind Dale, I believe. Or you can give them a scroll of summoning Trask. And
It's Rim of the Frost. Well, Icewind Dale, yeah. Rim of the Frost Maiden.
Rhyme of the Frost Maiden. Eric, that means Kalen finally gets a bonus to strength.
I just need to drink more Bale Ale.
Whatever doesn't kill you will make you stronger.
Apparently. Also gives you spells.
Great spells. Like best spells. Like, I can do so many things. I keep thinking I have Mage Hand, but I don't. I have a small walkie-talkie and a a shitty illusion
Yeah.
and clouds, personal clouds. That's
Yeah.
about it. But you gotta know how to use those things. That's what's important.
Yeah. You just need to get blindsight.
Well, as an update, everyone, Adjacent with Jace is every last Thursday and beginning Thursday of each month. So this was the first Thursday of September. So we will not be back until the end of September, which will be the 29th. That's when the next Adjacent with Jace will come on. Hopefully, that's 4 Black Tower Stories Adventures in Authority away. We should hopefully have a party member by then. And we can have them on and talk to them. If we don't, oh, fuck. Who knows? Join us. We have Black Tower. Actually, I don't know. Kilmo, are you available on Tuesday? I think you said you have a thing you're doing on Tuesday.
Tuesday, I will not be here because I will be in Texas driving back.
So we will see about our schedule for Tuesday for the Adventures in Athoria. Might have a filler. Who knows? But anyway, thank you all for coming, and I really have to go. I hope you liked watching my really crappy show. So please like, follow, and subscribe is what I'm supposed to say. And as always, we'll see you next Tuesday. Good night, everyone.
Bye.
Ooh, I gotta press a new button. This one. Bye, guys. Plans to do the main campaign. Yeah, we'll find
We shall see. Yeah.